What's up, guys? Welcome to Ryan and Cami TV. Cue the intro.
This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. We put our hands.
So today, I'm a little tired, so I had to force myself to do this.
Alright guys, today we have a Q&A. We're going to do a Q&A. It's a very short video, but couldn't think of anything else to do, so we just asked on all of our social media platforms what people want us to answer. So we got a few questions. Let's get right to it. I got some questions on my Instagram. First three from my mama back at home. She asked, how do you cook your steak?
I'm gonna get a lot of hate from this, okay? I like my steaks well done. Bottom line. You can hate me all you want. It's
Nasty.
cooked and safe.
I like mine medium. Just medium. It's good. Like perfect. What type of food is Papa Mike allergic to?
Shrimp.
I'm glad. I didn't think you'd know that.
Every time we go somewhere that sells shrimp, he always does that joke. Oh, damn it, I'm gonna order shrimp. He always does that joke.
Cause I'm like so scared he's gonna eat something shrimp and he's gonna explode. Okay, next question. What is my favorite movie?
You have a few.
I do.
Coco's one. Harry Potter is her favorite movie series.
My all-time favorite movie is Blue Hawaii though.
Blue Hawaii.
Alright, next question is from my coworker. His name is Peter.
Hey Peter.
So Peter asked, if you played Pokemon, who was your starters and why?
Oh, I love Squirtle. He's my favorite. He'll always be my favorite. My favorite color when I was a kid was blue, and then I always loved Squirtle because he was blue, and I love turtles.
Is it Charmander? I like Charmander. And I don't like Bulbasaur. I don't know, I never really liked Bulbasaur.
This one is from my best friend Malcolm, and I can tell you now it's the most dumbest question ever. But I'm gonna answer it anyway because he's my best friend. He said, why don't give me dollar for take bus? Why do you need to take the bus anywhere you drive? Because I don't have $1.
I'm broke.
I only have his plastic.
Alright, our friend Ray asked, when are y'all coming back to visit? I don't know.
When we have money. Technically, we're in Hawaii because this is the 9th island anyway.
We're enjoying ourselves up here, but you know, a flight back home is $500, so it's really expensive. So we're working on it.
I'll come back when I need to be there.
Alright, then Braxton asked, what you guys want to do when I come up there?
I don't know, Braxton, what do you want to do here? Okay, I have a question from Courtney. Courtney, we miss you so much. You're all the way from Japan. What was the most stressful and what was one of the most rewarding things about moving from Hawaii? The biggest thing is cheap.
Part that we struggled with the most was probably saving up to get here.
And planning.
And planning. We couldn't just fly up here and look at our apartments and where the places that's the safest. Everything had to be done through the computer or my phone, and it was the hardest thing. It was also really hard because I trust Ryan, but he doesn't do a lot of planning ahead, so I had to do majority of it.
One of the most stressful thing for the both of us was leaving everyone though.
You're gonna make me cry.
It's the truth. That was one of the most stressful things, was leaving our family and friends. But at least the right amount of support you guys give us, I thank you for believing in us and helping us know that we can do this. And
without the support of everybody else, I don't think we would have made it up here. Throughout the entire time that we were planning on moving, we had a lot of self-doubt. We always thought, we can't do this, we're gonna be so far away from our family, it's gonna be too hard. You only live once, literally, so everybody they were strong for us, so they gave us strength to do it. And with everyone's support, we just packed up and left, and it happened, and we're doing okay right now.
But for those of you who are in Hawaii right now, I do encourage you to at least try, at least try to do something.
Broaden your horizons. It changes your life. It makes you into an adult. You can do it.
It's all worth the hard work and the stress. It's all worth it in the end.
Especially if you have the support system with you. If you're moving up here with someone else, or even if you're alone, as long as your family supports you and you believe in yourself, it makes the move even better. Just because you know that in your heart that you can do it. Without Ryan, I don't think I would have been able to move, just because it was just so heartbreaking to change everything in my life, and it was the hardest decision. But if he wasn't there to remind me that we can do it and that we're going there together, I wouldn't be here today.
Another hard one from Courtney, but we love you anyway, so we're gonna answer it to our best. How did you both cope with the changes and with moving in as a couple? For the moving part, how did we cope with it is we just had our friends Alyssa and Troy. They brought us around Vegas, you know, trying to get us
Thank you
familiar.
to Alyssa and Troy for helping us so much with the moving here.
Yeah.
It would have been such a struggle to literally be alone, and with them we have family here, you know. They're like
I know.
brother and sister to us. We're with them all the time. We literally just had dinner with them because they're like our family. They are our family.
They're like the only closest friends that we have in Vegas currently.
Prior to moving here anyway, we did move in together in Hawaii, and it was actually a really big change. I got so used to sleeping with Oreo every single night. It was like a routine to me. I couldn't sleep without him. I couldn't do anything without him. When Ryan moved in, that was the mentality for him. So I couldn't sleep without him. I couldn't live without Oreo either, but he didn't like Oreo in the room. That was the biggest thing I had to change. I couldn't sleep with Oreo anymore.
I mean, it's not that I don't want him in the room. It's just that every morning he claws my feet.
But let me remind you that Oreo does not like Ryan. Oreo has this thing where almost every single night, if I'm laying in bed, he'll come up to me and he'll just eat my hair and just cuddle with me on the bed.
It's like breastfeeding to him.
You've also noticed that like Oreo doesn't sleep in the bed with us if Ryan's home. But when he comes home from working in the mornings, he's in the bed.
So basically, he's the substitute when I'm not around.
Yeah.
Speaking of Oreo, he's
literally sitting right there
here
watching us.
He's like watching me, like damn right.
He's the boss. He is the king of the house. Yes, we have 2 other cats, but he's always going to be number 1.
Here's the last question from Courtney. Oh, actually, second to the last. What are some difficulties you experience in any, and what advice do you have for other young adults or couples wanting to branch out and make a change like yours? Well, like we said earlier, it takes a lot of support from your friends and family. Just gotta have the right people around you. Sometimes you may not have people around you. There are a few people that didn't like the fact that we were moving here.
Anyway, my answer to this question is, my story is that I've moved out before. I've moved across the United States to Florida on my own, completely on my own. My parents were there to at least get me to the East Coast, but they weren't there for like move-in day or anything like that, so it was really hard to be on my own, live completely on my own without my parents there. It was a really, really big change. If you guys didn't know, I did the Disney College program all the way in Orlando, Florida, so it was a huge difference, like in my work life as well as my own personal life. So I also didn't have any friends. I had like one person that I knew. That was one of those moments where you kind of just have to do it to get on your feet. I felt completely alone, and I was 6 hours away from my friends and family. Like, it was like a really big step. You just have to do it. Luckily, I had the experience beforehand with moving to Florida. Ryan, unfortunately, didn't have that experience, so it was kind of hard for him, but hey, he did it.
But I went through it, so.
Look, he had me to help him, and it was hard for me as well, but together we did it. And I say for anybody that wants to do it, plan very well, and
take your time. Take your time. Don't
yes,
rush it.
but if you are set on something and you really want to do it, deep down in your heart that's something you really want to do, then fuck it, just do it.
Just do it!
You're only gonna be young once, and you're gonna sit there and like contemplate and think, and you're gonna just say, I should have done this, yeah, I should have done that. Just say fuck it and do it.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Just do it!
Last question from Courtney. This is probably one of my favorite questions from Courtney. You made us think too much, but we love you and we answered the question.
Alright, her last question. How do you care for your cats? Because I might be getting a kitten. That's a very good question. You know, that kitten's gonna want a lot of attention the first few months. We got Yui at 3 months old.
And she really wanted all the attention.
She's gonna be 1 in 4 days.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you now that when you have a kitten, it's gonna want a lot of attention. Just give all your attention. Make sure that you do teach them things because they are kittens. They don't know what's right from wrong. I would recommend this freaking spray bottle, which we have with us like 24/7 when we're in the house. It's something that, you know, it won't hurt them.
It's disciplining them the
Yeah,
most.
especially when they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing, like Oreo is right now when he's playing with that. Don't do that. So if they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing, you know, if they're peeing outside of the litter box, which if you don't know, cats are like born potty trained. It's good to introduce them to the litter box because they don't know what it is, but they'll get it because they know that that's where they're supposed to use the bathroom.
And honestly, I think the hardest thing about getting a cat is probably choosing the right one.
Always
That's
adopt, don't shop. Please adopt a cat. Don't shop for cats. Never shop for cats. There are cats in homeless shelters that need your love. And I promise you there will be hundreds of kittens. When you do get a cat, another important thing is getting them spayed or neutered. You don't want spraying or anything like that or fighting. It's best to spay or neuter them just because it'll help them.
Well, yeah, that's the best advice you can give you, Courtney.
If you need any more advice, just text one of us. I'm not a professional, but we're not professionals, but
this is just
you know,
from a learning experience.
Yeah.
Okay, what's our next question?
That's it.
That's it?
Let's do it.
No. Oh, Ashley asked a question too. Ashley asked if me and you would have a food wars, which is really weird because I do all the cooking.
Food wars, I can't cook. To my extent, I can cook rice, spam. I can cook hamburger, like I can put it in a pan and I can cook it till it's brown, and everything else is like with directions.
But for the most part, I do all the cooking. So, and she loves my cooking. Oh, and I also got one more question from my good buddy from LCC. And I haven't seen you in a while, Arnold, but I hope you're doing well in the boxing career life you chose. His question is, what's your timeline goal to do a gig on the big stage, bro?
That's not my question.
Well, I really want to focus on music more, but right now we're at a financial rough spot because, you know, like I said, we just moved here. You know, it's our first time.
And our bank accounts are not doing well just because of something that's happening at my job. So it's hard to explain.
But that doesn't mean I'm giving up. I'm gonna go back into it. I'm slowly going back into it. I just bought a new deck from Guitar Center, so hopefully I can start making mixes again, but I'm gonna focus more on the producing. Stop touching that.
That's our video, guys. You know, don't forget to leave a comment down below.
Please just give us a comment. I don't care. Just give us ideas of what we should do.
You know, let us know what you want to see next week.
Like, subscribe, share, comment, the whole 9 yards. I'll see you guys next week.
Bye!
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Ryan Cabby TV.
It's a guys and ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what did I say? So this video today, we're gonna have questions answered.
Do that again. That was so weird. That was like...